guys, AmandaSushma here and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be reviewing the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen, which is rated SPF plus PA+++++. I've been wanting to try Korean sunscreens and I've heard a lot of hype about this one, so that's one reason I got it. Another reason was because I was influenced by Cassandra Bankson and James Walsh, like two bigger skincare YouTubers. I got this off Amazon for about $16 and I got it from the official Beauty of Joseon store on Amazon. I did want to talk about Korea's sunscreen rating system real fast, but if you're not interested in that and just want to get to the review, feel free to use the timeline down below or click the chapters in the description down below. So when I ordered this, I saw like the 4 pluses and I was like, what the heck is that? I don't know, I've never seen that before. And so I decided to research it, and that's when I learned that Korea has a whole different rating system than us here, at least me here in the US. They use the PA system, which stands for Protection Grade of UVA, and basically that measures the level of protection from UVA rays. UVA rays are the ones that penetrate really deep into our skin and can cause tanning, and they're used in tanning beds, which I learned from researching for this video. The bulbs in the tanning beds release the UVA radiation as well as some UVB, but mostly UVA radiation to give the tan. And fun fact I learned, UVA radiation in tanning beds is actually 3 times stronger than the ones from natural sunlight. So maybe it wasn't as fun as a fact as I thought it would be, but it's interesting. Back to the sunscreen. Basically, the more pluses, the more protection. And the way that they test this is a PPD test, which stands for persistent pigmentation darkening. It basically measures how long it takes our skin to darken based on UVA rays. Ours, or at least mine in the US, it's based on SPF, which is sun protection factor. This method measures UVB and how long it takes our skin to burn. So basically the difference is PPD tests how long it takes to tan with UVA, and SPF tests how long it takes our skin to burn with UVB. From what I've learned, this seems like the highest protection you can get. With the 4 pluses, it seems to mean that it's like you're 16 times more protected with this than without it, if that makes sense. If anyone has more clarification, definitely leave it down below, but that's what I've learned from this. I hope that made some kind of sense, and let's hop into the review. I also left a ton of links from what I was reading down below if you wanted to read more about it. So the packaging is fairly simple. It's off-white and it's pretty good quality, like those thicker matte feeling type of plastics, and it's not too much and looks pretty classy. I like that it's a tube and the cap is perfect. It doesn't get loose or anything like that. This is what the product looks like. It does look a lot thicker than how it applies. It's more airy and hydrating than thick, and this has absolutely no scent. Alrighty, so now we're up close and personal. The only thing I have on is moisturizer, so let's go ahead and apply this. So when you put it on, it's white, but I swear it will be clear, don't worry. It definitely doesn't leave a white cast. You have to let it sit for a little bit and absorb. If you want to see white cast, you can watch my Mad Hippie sunscreen review. Actually, maybe don't. As you can see, this definitely has a moisturizing finish, perfect for dry skin. My skin type used to be oily and now it's dried to a change in the environment, so I'm not sure if this will work for oily skin. It might feel like it's too much. I feel like it would work fine, but if you don't want it to be this dewy, maybe try matte foundation over it. That might help out, but I'm not too sure on if you're like super oily how you would like this. And as you guys saw, I put it on my eyes, I put it on my neck. Around my eyes, there was no burning at all. That's one thing people say about Korean sunscreens. It's not like American ones where you just cry and it smells like so chemically. Like these ones are really gentle and safe to put around your eyes, and it doesn't have any scent, not even like a chemical scent or anything like that, so I really like that. So I do give it a few minutes to absorb and kind of sink in. I feel like it just gives like a nice hydrated look, and I've sometimes skipped moisturizer and put this on, and it's done really well. And some sunscreens, after you apply them, they just kind of feel like kind of tacky to the touch. This one feels like a moisturizer, like legit. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a full face just so we can see how it looks under makeup since it's so dewy and hydrating looking. And I just want to show you guys how smooth foundation applies over this like sunscreen base. Like it just blends so, look at that, like looks so good. Okay, I'll be back. So this is my look with makeup. It looks just so dewy and hydrated. So here's a little side by side with makeup and without. Also keep in mind my makeup is dewy because I also use a hyaluronic hydrating foundation. It's pretty fresh from ColourPop, so I'm sure that along with the hydrating sunscreen is definitely, you know, obviously making it more dewy, which I personally really like right now. It's so funny because a couple years ago I had really oily skin and I did a Glossier review on something and it was so dewy and I just hated the dew because of my oily skin. I was like, I don't get why people like hydrating stuff, like that's so annoying. And now I'm just like, yes, give me hydration, give me the dewiness, I want it all. So yeah, funny how things change. And I also didn't have any issues with the sunscreen interacting with other makeup products. There was no pilling or anything like that. It just, you know, applied very smoothly. I'm super in love with this sunscreen. I totally see what all the hype is about. It's hydrating, it makes my skin look amazing. There's no white cast. It just makes me look like I drink like the correct amount of water daily. And I hope this helped anyone who's interested in trying this out. Definitely give it a go. I do have it linked in my Amazon storefront in the description below. Also, I recently got 2 other products from this brand, a moisturizer and an eye cream, so definitely subscribe to see those upcoming videos. It'll probably be in a couple months actually, but I'll be doing videos in between that, so definitely subscribe. I would super appreciate it. Thanks you guys so much for watching. Bye!